Good evening. Welcome to Hungarian Public Media's News in English, Hungary Reports. I'm Híradó bringing you today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's jump right into it. The school year has officially started for about 1,200,000 Hungarian elementary, middle and high school students. According to recent years' practice, they received their school books on Monday, free of charge from 1st to 9th grade. Lots of schools opened this September with renovated, expanded or transformed buildings.
School bells rang around the country on Monday. While these first graders in Miskolc could hardly wait to start their school years and took photos smiling, the older students didn't seem to be just as enthusiastic. Well, I was excited to see the class, but not that very much. I could have gone for a few more weeks of summer, this girl admitted. Teachers have been preparing for the start of the school year for weeks at more than 4,000 education institutions. We are completely ready, my colleagues and I, physically and mentally, this principal said. Church schools like the Budapest Fasor Lutheran High School began the first school day with a service. The institute is celebrating its jubilee year since it first opened its gates 30 years ago. At the Kapuvár school year opening ceremony, Zsolt Semjén said that the number of religious public schools has doubled since 2010, just as the number of children studying in them. The Deputy Prime Minister emphasized that these schools convey quality standards and added value that only the Church is capable of doing. Because they represent Christian civilization, the whole Christian horizon, a classic value system. And these schools don't just teach knowledge, they also raise children, according to the Ten Commandments, the only value system that has so far been successful in the history of humanity, he said. More than 1 million students started the 2019-2020 school year on September the 2nd and will attend classes until 15th of June. This means they'll have to spend altogether 180 days in school.
The school year has also started at Hungarian schools outside our borders. The 250 Hungarian schools in Slovakia welcomed almost 3,500 first-grade students. 43 schools in the Vojvodina region launched Hungarian sections, and 1,360 Hungarian first-grade students there received backpacks, school supplies and education support from the Hungarian government. 100 Hungarian students have started their studies at the Ferenc Rákóczi II Transcarpathian Hungarian College of Higher Education in Beregszász, Ukraine.
May a Hungarian young adult live anywhere, be that within the Carpathian Basin or outside of it. It's very important that we don't lose a talent. Every young adult can find the institution where they can educate themselves and where they can find the vocation or job that they can later enjoy, make a living from, and that they can flourish in.
As I've mentioned, lots of children arrived to renovated, remodeled or expanded schools on their first day. Let's take a look at a few of the improvements.
This counter that keeps food warm is also part of the kitchen and dining hall that was inaugurated on Monday in the Székely Mihály Primary School of Jászberény. In the institution, doors, windows and floor tiles were replaced, the electrical system was modernized and they received new tables and chairs. The renovation cost about 32,000 euros. Tens of thousands of students started the new school year in a new environment and improved school. For example, the Romanian school of Gyula was also renovated and the Catholic high school of Veresegyház received a completely new building. The government supported the project with approximately 10.5 million euros. A nation can become strong if access to knowledge is available for the most people possible. Knowledge is the basis, but cohesion is a completely different issue. Cohesion is made up of faith and culture. Therefore, the task of this school is not only to transfer this knowledge, but also to strengthen faith and culture that form a nation's cohesion, said the State Secretary for Public Service. In addition to schools, a number of nurseries were also renovated recently. For example, the Sunshine Nursery School in the Ferencváros district of Budapest received a new courtyard and a gym.
Internationally, demographic problems have different implications. In Europe, the danger lies in decreasing populations. We have to talk about these issues and the solutions we need for them. The State Secretary for Family and Youth Affairs said when talking about the international forum that the Secretariat is organizing on the topic. The event will be held on Thursday and Friday in the capital, with the participation of leading politicians, experts, public figures, and representatives of family organizations. The lectures will be broadcast online so anyone can follow along.
We do not see the answer to demographic challenges in supporting mass immigration. We see it in helping families. So our answer is that demographic challenges can be solved with strong family policy and strong family support. That's what we've represented consistently since 2010 as a government, and that is why we constantly make decisions to expand forms of family support.
The delivery of utility fee vouchers has begun. 2,600,000 pensioners and senior citizens will receive 9,000 forints of utility coupons from postal workers until September 30th. When the first voucher was delivered, State Secretary János Fónagy said that coupons can be used to pay for gas and electricity bills until March 31st, 2020. He explained that the government decided on these two utilities because all senior citizens have to pay for them every month.
The government tried to lend a helping hand in financing a cost element that every single beneficiary has, its utility fee. This isn't a case of, oh, I don't take this medicine, I don't visit that doctor, or I don't want to paint my apartment. This is a part of their expenses that affects every household and every senior citizen.
Several large foreign companies are bringing their investments to Hungary. An Italian electronics manufacturer opened a factory in Balassagyarmat, and an international tobacco company's investment project was recently completed in Pécs. A German store chain is building its IT service center in the county seat of Baranya.
This production line in a factory in Balassagyarmat assembles electrical devices. The Italian company Bremas employs 60 people here. The State Secretary for Employment Policy and Corporate Relations said that the rate of unemployment is especially low in Hungary now. In order to achieve this, the hiring capacity of Italian companies has also been necessary. Italy is our fifth most important trading partner. There is specific data to support this. Our trade is responsible for 5% of Hungarian exports. The turnover has reached more than 10 billion euros, and 13,000 people are employed by Italian companies. In other words, I can indeed confirm that there is a vivid and direct relationship between the two countries, the State Secretary said. In Pécs, the new production line of a tobacco factory owned by British American Tobacco that's more than 100 years old was inaugurated with the participation of the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Trade. Smoke-free tobacco products will be made in this factory. A German retail chain chose the city of Pécs in southern Baranya County as the site of its new development, since employees speak 6 languages there, are highly qualified, and the students graduating from the town's university form a significant professional base. With regard to the announcement, Péter Szijjártó said that the Hungarian economy has reached a phase when emphasis is on research, service and development instead of simple assembly and production. We have managed to reach an agreement with Aldi to establish their new IT center here in Pécs. Overall, this is an investment of almost 4 million euros, which will create 70 new jobs, the minister said. He added, the government has greatly simplified the support system of investments, so the development of the service sector can now more easily be financed.
Deer season, or the deer's mating period, has begun in Hungarian forests with the usual roaring sounds and the rattling of antlers. During this time, forest trees usually limit access to certain areas, but they also organize guided tours for nature enthusiasts. With the help of professionals, anyone can admire these majestic animals during one of the most beautiful seasons. Golden Moments is the title of the traveling exhibit that is on display in the University of Physical Education's main hall until the end of September. The exhibit recalls the golden age of Hungarian football through photographs, medals, and stories. Visitors can see lots of interesting information about the English-Hungarian match in 1953 in London that the Hungarians won 6-3, and the Golden Team's 1954 defeat in Switzerland. That's all from me for a while, since I'll be in the United States for 4 months. But don't worry, I'll be back bringing you Hungary reports next year. Thanks for watching. Good night.